Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Roethlisberger's Steelers going up against Palmer's Cardinals. And with that, it's off to the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix, Arizona, where we'll hand it over to our broadcasting team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. It hosted Super Bowls 42 and 49 at its University of Phoenix Stadium. That's where we're at in Glendale, Arizona. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Arizona Cardinals. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 11 on the gain there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first.
Get ready.
The slot man in motion right. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Get ready.
On second down, here's Palmer. And this one complete to Jermaine Gresham. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. So here we go, a 3rd down after the 2nd down pass completion. Now the former Stanford Cardinal, Stephon Taylor. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Slot man moves right. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And the starting defensive unit here for Pittsburgh.
Lawrence Timmons comes from a long line of productive Florida State players. And when I say productive, I usually mean spectacular.
Play action. Now Palmer. The loop. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jarvis Jones. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Third down, still 14 yards left. Now Palmer on 3rd and long. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Steps away to his left. And he's got Gresham. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And that was just a good job there of being mobile and creating something.
Being able to extend a play and get people open. Nice job there.
And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here. They'll throw on first down here with Palmer. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time. And that one was knocked away, and I think the defender's going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
We all want to see everyone be exotic on every play, but sometimes the safe read, the safe throw, that's what you need in that situation.
And Catanzaro's kick is right through, and the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense, finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
The counter play is not for everyone, but certain runners love it. They have great vision and love to feel everyone moving in one direction, put their foot in the ground, and cut back the other way.
On second down, it's Bell. And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. Well, the offense in that middle ground here on 3rd down. 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now a first down carry by Bell. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. On your screen now, here are the offensive starters. At wideout, Antonio Brown is certainly someone that the defense always has to account for.
Without a doubt, a true #1 receiver. It doesn't matter to him how defenses want to cover him. He sees it as a challenge and knows how to defeat him.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And here is the Cardinal defense.
Tyrann Mathieu has a quarterback's build with safety skills. The Honey Badger knows where the football is.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Here's Roethlisberger. And they get to it with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the...
Now big hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. And a great spot to start this drive from here. The slot man in motion right. They'll run it now out of the gun. Ooh, with a juke. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards on the pickup. And the Cards are going to have a first down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Throwing now, Palmer on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. In motion right here, Nelson. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, Palmer. It's caught left side by John Brown. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Charles, on the slant. You always need good ball placement. They got it there.
Brandon, the quarterback spot right to the upfield shoulder of the receiver, and he used his body to keep the defender away.
Get ready.
Slot man moves right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Check 3. Mirror. Check 26. Let's go. Blue 58.
Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. This will be caught at about the 5. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. His first carry. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jermaine Gresham from a yard out, and the Cardinals will extend their lead.
Well, that one was simple enough. Goal line situation, quarterback, tight end, touchdown.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. And the Steelers set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll start out on the ground with Bell, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. And Green with a catch left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
And a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. Now it looks like we got the big tight end stood down after the last play. Well, you can bet that they would hate to be without his services. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. The slot man in motion right. They begin the drive with Johnson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2nd down following the run. Fitzgerald coming in motion right. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And a new set of downs here after picking up the 1st on the ground. On 1st down, it's Palmer. Fitzgerald's got it right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald, 37 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, I just kept using it.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Again, it's Bell. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. More from the desert after this. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating 1st half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. And able to find Green. It's a gain of 5. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
I know they got the 1st down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it. But I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right? Field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. It's hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. This is Bell on the dump off. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had it. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And Nelson's got it here right side. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make this a 2nd down. completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Let's go, let's go. Regular.
In motion comes the tight end left. Play action. Now Palmer out to his left. Man open left side is Brown. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Play action. It's Palmer. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The tight end, Jermaine Gresham, the intended receiver. And that brings up fourth down.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They go back to the air here after the INT. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. He's got time. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there, because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Slot man moves right. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And they're going to speed things up here. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson. And it'll bring up 3rd down. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down.
Let's go, let's go. Regular.
Palmer now. Hard throw, incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
And instead of punting it away, the offense wants to try to get the first down here on 4th. They'll indeed go for it. Palmer rolling to his right. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going up top. And they went big on first down. Proves unfruitful.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Finding time. Great protection. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
What would you have said to me if I told you in pregame that Big Ben and Antonio Brown wouldn't have hooked up until the second half?
I would say that they'd be losing, and they are.
Yeah, they are, and they've got to find a way now to continue to connect and try and get their team back in this game.
Man open left side is Brown. A gain of 6 there on first. So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. And able to find Green. A gain of 13 and also a first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders. That's exactly what happened on that play.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Ben to throw again. Surveying the field. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Kareem Martin in there to sack him for a loss of 6. And quickly they get to the line. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger looking for someone to throw to. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tyvon Branch. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, surprise, surprise, partner. No, we know it's not a surprise. When you try to complete a pass against this Cardinals defense, there's a reason that they are known as the no-fly zone.
Regular, Sally 19. Get ready. Wide,
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, Palmer over the middle here to Brown. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Shift together here from the D-line. Now Palmer on first down. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 11 on the gain there. And that'll be good for an Arizona first down. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Palmer gives to Johnson. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Second down. And Gresham's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. They'll run it now out of the gun. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Jarvis Jones that time in on the stop. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Palmer will throw. And Nelson's got it here right side. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Palmer. And he's got Gresham. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Slot man moves right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to cut it back left here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. Brown, the lone receiver, left. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Kareem Martin from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. An extra DB added here for the Cards on 3rd.
Blitzer play coverage.
Here's Roethlisberger. They've got his man complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now Roethlisberger. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And Palmer gives to Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at them all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it, or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. 2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. His throw caught right around the 6. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Normally he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
Easy.
They'll run it with Bell. Give him 3 on the play, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'll be fun to watch down the stretch to see if their defensive coordinator continues to be as aggressive as he's been all game long.
They come out here in the eye. Roethlisberger keeps it. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Almost want to go shake.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So they're going to go for 2.
Hey, tight left.
Roethlisberger looking to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Here's Palmer. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Ryan Shazier able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
The slot man in motion right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Here's Palmer. And this is caught. But judged to be out of bounds here. He did not get both feet in, they say. Incomplete. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. With it is Brown. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack.
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Arizona territory.
Gotta love a guy who'll stand in there and deliver. No matter what the pressure, waits for the route to come open, hangs in there, and completes the pass.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Second down now after the incompletion. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Here's Roethlisberger. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people want to put a little contact on it. Really well done. I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tyvon Branch. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So out now come the Cardinals. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before.
David Johnson on his way. He's at the 40, past the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, 95 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me. I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. 10 yards still left on second down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. To go on third. Halfback sent in motion. On third down, Roethlisberger. Out left side here to Bryant. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. Here we go. It's Roethlisberger on fourth down. He completes it to Bryant. That one good for 10 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his third pick of the game. Instead, it's third down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is third and 10. Ben to throw again. And he locates Wheaton, complete. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
I know all players are taught from drive to drive, from series to series, let that go, right? Only focus on the now. But when that ball was tipped in the air, there's no way they weren't thinking about the interception.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Palmer apparently wants to throw it. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by the former first-rounder, Justin Gilbert. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And then coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it third down. And they're going to speed things up here. From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. He's got time in the pocket. Look at the time. He's going to, and that's caught inside the 35. They give him a gain of 37. Yeah, he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On second down, Roethlisberger. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays. When he decided to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run.
And, my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tyvon Branch. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now, to put someone back.
He's got him in, complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. First down carry here for Johnson. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Oh, Palmer looking to throw. Able to shake him off. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively.
Let's go.
Now they send a running back in motion right. Palmer looking to throw. And this one incomplete. It doesn't matter.